Beautiful people, don't let them bring you down. Oh, although we are going to be bringing down some people, unfortunately, today. However, it has to be done. It has to be done. Who are we bringing down? You might have to listen to the end to figure it out, but we have some inside information in relation to Jess and PJ and a whole situation that I'm curious to see how you guys would deal with it, and I'm going to share how I would deal with this in relation to cheating. So apparently, the Daily Mail exclusive released on Jesse's story was that PJ had been in a relationship the whole time. So already he's been in a relationship and he's coming to Married at First Sight. Clearly then, for the wrong reasons. Why would you go on a marriage show if you're already in a relationship? And that's part and parcel of it. First off, which partner's allowing their boyfriend or girlfriend to go on a marriage show without ending the relationship? One. And two, what's the point? I don't understand. Like, I don't understand, because it's obviously all going to come out eventually that you've been in a relationship the whole time, and it's going to knock trust for you. There's going to be evidence that shows that. So I don't know why anyone would be silly enough to do that. I did release myself when I get to 100 subscribers. I've got a bit of a release myself from a conversation just in the hairdressers that led to somebody slipping that they know someone who does have a partner, but it's not PJ. So I found that quite interesting. But I just want to talk about the learns from what this situation's been. So Jess has gone on her story. Can we just acknowledge the curtains, by the way, guys? Captain Curtains. Captain Curtains. I'm trying to do Captain Curtains. What Jess shared on her Instagram story was that someone had been in contact with her, I believe, and that had sent a little bit of information in relation to how PJ's in a relationship. Now, true or not, I think Jess probably wasn't aware of the impact that it would have her sharing it on her story, because Daily Mail have picked that up now as an exclusive story and run with it, which has had a massive and kind of monumental effect on PJ. And I can appreciate this one in relation to kids and home life that you're now trying not to impact, being majorly impacted. So what's the learn from this? Talk like adult. Always been my message. Individual growth, but talk like adult. As soon as someone would have raised this with you, I was sick of seeing PJ get kicked like a puppy, if you've been following me so far. However, we watched that happen again, this time over the internet. And I think all Jess had to do was reach out to him. You're on his Instagram and say, look, I've had this. I was going to share it on my story, but I want to approach you first. Instead, it was a gotcha kind of moment from her, I think, without thinking, which is something I highlighted, how she'd handled the wedding day. She got emotional and took a little bit too long to ground her thinking. And I think that's happened here again, which is a shame. Let alone her name's now come up in all these April Thomas allegations as well. It's wonder. I believe in her growth. She's an excitable girl. However, now it's like the impact that you're having. You've really got to be careful the impact that you're having saying and doing these things, especially now that apparently this girl's reached out to PJ directly and said, I'm making it up. And yeah, I could have messaged Jess and said, I'm in a relationship with PJ. And come on. I think now that you've publicly made a mistake, you have to publicly apologise. But that's not on me. Adam Light, Married at First Sight, behind the scenes a little bit on this one. And stay tuned, because I love that I can get my face on some of these, and I will always keep doing that. So when I can, I will. When I'm out and about, I won't. And keep growing with us, because we're growing, never slowing, never slowing.